Alright folks, welcome back to Snowrunner. I am Hawkreach, and in a minute we'll be joined by the captain. But for now, I'm going to hit continue. Now, current plan is getting my pay star from Smithfield Dam over to Drummond Island to get some stuff done, but I also need to pay attention to where I can pick up the things that I need to deliver, whether I actually need to pull them over from this map. So let's do that. Drummond Island. It was 10 hut was the mission, wasn't it? No. Oh, I see what we've got to do. Is it in one of these or is it one of these? It's one of these. Okay. Middle beams. Yeah. Both of them seem to be from Smithfield Dam. Okay. So. What was it? I can't remember what it was again. So how do I select that? Is that a thing or do I just have to find it on this? It's got repair bits in it. Okay. So. Did I drop them there, maybe? I don't know. I think I might have. So it was... Remind me. It's a bit annoying that I can't see the task on this screen, isn't it? Let's go back and find out exactly what it was. Metal beams. They usually take up 2 spots, and concrete slabs. Okay. So, metal beams, concrete slabs. What can I pick up at the servicey place? Is this a warehouse? Oh, there's a warehouse there that I can get both. Oh no, I can only get concrete slabs. What about... There's that warehouse, which is a lot closer. I can get... Is it concrete blocks? Now I'm getting confused. I can definitely get the metal beams there. Is it concrete blocks that I need? Concrete slabs. Are concrete slabs different than concrete blocks? These are the questions that keep me up at night. I need concrete slabs. Concrete slabs. Concrete slabs. Concrete slabs. Can't get them there. Can't get them there, obviously. Or there, or there, or there. Or there, or there. It's concrete blocks. Is concrete blocks different to concrete slabs? Concrete slabs. No, I can get concrete slabs there. Okay. We got a mission. And we got a plan. And when we combine the two together, everything will be wonderful. Right down here, we'll come off the throttle a tad. Turn my headphones down. Way. There we go. Actually, do you know what would have been so much more useful to me? Is if I did this, started tracking, because then it would tell me there's not actually anywhere that I can pick it up. And then when I went back to here and then did that, it should tell me where I can pick the things up. Which is there and there. That would have been a lot quicker. There's a lesson for me. Back on the sealed road. Some birds circling above me by the looks of it. And we'll head down here. Oh, Prang's come to play.
Is my microphone working, laddie?
Ah, it is.
Oh, that's good. Well, hello viewer. How are you?
Sorry, I was paying attention to you and not looking at my screen. I'm watching myself drive into a huge rock.
Huge rock, eh? Is that true, boyo?
It is, unfortunately.
Quel dommage.
What?
Quel dommage.
What does that mean?
I don't know. That's French. I've forgotten. It sounds like, what damage have you done?
Well, it could be something incredibly offensive.
It's not offensive.
It better not be. You know we've got a huge French viewer base.
Yeah, minus 10 French people.
Watch our videos.
Yeah. But that's not to say the people that do aren't clever enough to actually to be able to
Translate French.
Translate,
even if they're not French. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Well, no.
What do you mean, well, no?
It was a statement of agreement.
But you said no. To
Well,
agree
if
with
someone
me, you said
says,
no.
you know, the sun isn't blue, and you go, no. Like, that's a statement of agreement, because the initial statement that is being responded to is one of a negative sort of ideal, right?
Aha.
Yeah?
I'm trying to answer it in kind. No, that is correct. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it turns out there's a difference between concrete blocks and concrete slabs.
Oh, really? Thanks.
Yeah, concrete blocks take up one slot, whereas concrete slabs, which is what I've got on the back now, if you want to look, take up 2 slots.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for that.
Yeah, well, because it was just that I spotted the wording, and I was like, hang on a minute. Are they the same thing? Is it just like whoever made the game just accidentally referred to it as the wrong thing? Or no, they're different things.
What is it? It's a...
I'm not sure.
No, it's all right. I'm having a technical problem.
Okay. I don't know.
Oh, no, I got it. Okay.
I want to get one of these.
No, what was happening was, I think it was the first time I've ever put my 3-wire microphone cable into the Xbox controller. It was difficult.
Oh, okay.
You know, instead of a 2 plug.
TRS Plus or whatever they call it. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm about to attempt this...
little bridge?
No, not the little bridge.
Oh.
Going up that steep hill that you wanted me. I'm by the side of the dam. I've got the dam on my left. I'm in my Land Rover.
Cool.
It is blue with a grey roof, and it's got lots of cans of petrol on its roof. Fuel.
Cool.
Okay?
Yeah. If you just follow that little road, you'll head up a nice steep thing, which is a lot of fun.
Okay. I guess you're wanting to see me...
Yeah, let me know when you're going to do it. It's going to be boring for the viewers. But
make a numpty of myself.
No, I want you to succeed. But
Well...
it was really enjoyable when I did it.
You know, no, you've sent me up strange places in the past.
Yeah, I suppose I have.
It's quite pretty through here. Well, I never know what your intentions are, really. That's nice here. The bottom of the cliffs.
Just click into the map for a second.
Yeah. There?
Yeah, and then you take a right in a second.
I'll
Sorry,
take a right in a minute.
I couldn't remember what it all looked like. I was thinking, have you been able to drive past it somehow? But yeah, you're good. Any second now, there'll be a right turn.
God, I've lost the road, actually. It's just a track through the...
Well, if you've lost the road, you might have missed the right turn.
No, I haven't.
Oh, crap. Looking at my thing. Looking at your thing and ran into the side of the road again.
I'm going to have a little tuition lesson on, looking at your screen for you, okay?
Okay.
Sometime. Yeah, the road is a bit sort of...
Look at the map.
Yeah, I know that.
You've gone past it. You've literally just driven straight off the road. Spin your camera around 180.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
it is nice up here.
Yeah.
I'm sort of interested in...
Just drive back and go up that little hill.
Yeah.
Point of the exercise.
Okay, I will, but there's another point of the exercise here in finding a shortcut, which I'm interested in doing. I shall now go back and do that. I've always, on Mudrunner as well, got a slight discrepancy between the scale of the map and the scale of driver reality. Actually in-game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's, that happens with maps in real life too, to a degree. I wonder if anyone's ever done a Mudrunner mini-map mod. Or a Snowrunner mini-map mod.
A Snowrunner what?
Mini-map mod.
Mini-map mod. Yes, there are some. Oh, I see.
What?
I see what you're getting at. It's a tad steep, kid.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was road. I thought that was cliff lad.
I did a bit of quick winching there. Oh.
Yeah.
Went down there quick, didn't you?
Yeah. I know. It's alright. Well, I'm working out a thing or two here.
You know how you can turn on your engine by twisting it to the right?
Yeah.
Have you realised that you could also drive your truck by constantly twisting that to the right? Because we just set that to the W key.
Oh, okay.
You could just drive along by constantly twisting it to the right.
Oh. That's
What?
interesting.
What?
Well, I got up to that point where quick wrenching is required and put the handbrake on, and the handbrake just let me slide back down.
Oh yeah, you can't trust the handbrake.
I don't think I'd...
You've got to do quick winching. You don't need to put the handbrake on for quick winching.
no, I know that, but...
I do wish that sometimes you could just get a little nitro boost, don't you?
Yeah.
And also that you could just stop the truck from constantly going up gears. Down. Down, boy. Oh. the most difficult thing to try and manually go down a gear without just stalling.
Yeah. I'm still in denial over no pull on the winch available.
Yeah, it still doesn't feel great, does it?
And no compass.
Yeah, that is an odd one. I mean, I guess the thing is now, if you want to know a direction, you just plop a marker down. But like, we also can't see each other's markers on the map.
Well, I don't think we ever could we?
What? In Mudrunner we can. We point to stuff all the time on the map. We say, hey, you see that over there? And you see like a grey line appear, and you go, oh yeah. But that's not in Mudrunner. Snowrunner, rather.
A grey line appear?
Yeah.
Oh, on the map?
Yeah.
Yeah, not on the, yeah, sure, I'm with you now. I thought you meant on the map.
I did mean on the map.
Sorry, I thought you meant in reality.
Okay.
In, you know, actually in game, if you like.
Yeah.
Driving.
It's amazing the difference that putting a trailer on makes, even if it's unladen.
Yes, especially to steering, which is good. More real. Ooh,
What?
there's some excellent bit of lighting on here with the 4 spots on the roof. It's quite impressive. We don't want to go now. Okay, I shall go left.
Well, he's got away now, but I just wish I could have this in a manual gearbox, because I'm trying to go up this hill, and he keeps on going first gear, yeah, he gets up a little speed, second gear, he stalls. Back to first gear, yeah, he gets up a bit of speed, second gear, he stalls. I'm just like, no, I just want you to stay in first. For
Can't you take the... Aren't you supposed to take the... take your foot off the accelerator and tap shift?
Yeah, but by the time I've had time to take my foot off the accelerator and tap shift,
you're going downhill.
I'm back. I'm rolling back downhill. And the only situation in which you would need to go down a gear is if you're going up a hill. So it just feels like it makes sense that if you're accelerating, you tap on shift, it goes up a gear. That makes sense. And it, like, you know, fundamentally speaking, it kind of makes sense. You take your foot off because you want to go down gear. That makes sense. But the thing is, in reality, that doesn't work that well, because the reason you want to go down a gear is because you need to get acceleration.
It's sort of...
So if anything, going up a gear, even though it feels slightly backwards, actually makes more sense to go up a gear by taking your finger off the accelerator, because you're already getting enough speed to warrant going up a gear. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay.
I think it probably does, but I don't think I was giving it my full and due attention.
Okay.
So hence it didn't make much in the way of sense, but I think I know basically what you mean.
Well, that's right. I could have bought the trailer up here. Now I feel a bit silly. It'll detach the trailer.
That's pretty.
Whoops. That was the wrong direction. What?
Oh, I just got to looking into the quarry.
Oh.
At night.
Where it spirals down?
No, I haven't seen that bit.
Oh, that is the quarry though.
Yes, yes. Yeah, no. Yes, I know what you mean. But I hadn't got to that bit. I've got to it now.
Right.
Yeah, you see, a lot of the little things that we're complaining about is it all seems a little bit more gimmicky to me, you know, for a gamer to play.
Right.
Like we're not getting the things that we're used to in Mudrunner. It's just a bit more gimmicky, like sort of, oh, you got to go there and do that, then you got to go there and do that. Whereas
that's exactly what we did in Mudrunner.
Well, no. In Mudrunner, you're given a number of trucks and an objective, and it's up to you, basically, how you do it.
We're given a number of trucks and an objective here.
Right. That's good. No.
Back a bit, back a bit, back a bit. Attach trailer. Whoops. Bit more damage. Okay, and here I should be able to get the middle beams. Oops. What? Do I have to...
Can you say something?
Well, I'm talking to my game. It says not enough space to put the concrete... not enough space. Oh, I've got to select the trailer to auto-load them in. I see. Hang on, that was the wrong thing. That's not metal beams. Up. Remove cargo. Metal beams. Auto load into the trailer. Done. No, that's not metal beams. It switches out of metal beams when I switch the thing. Ah. Remove cargo. That. Auto loading metal beams. Done. Okay. Now we've got it. Go take off all-wheel drive. Don't need that at the moment. So where are you at the moment?
Well, I don't actually know because I'm going into an area that's uncovered. Not uncovered, rather. It's black.
That's covered.
Covered, yeah. But I can show you on the map where I am.
Oh no.
If you'd like to look.
I accidentally accepted the wrong mission.
Yeah, I know. It's annoying, isn't it?
Yeah?
I'm there.
Ah, okay, so you're heading into the swamp.
Yep. I'm certainly in the swamp.
It's amazing that swamp was nowhere near as horrible as that little swamp in Black River.
Oh. You mean when we went in initially?
You know the bit that I keep on complaining about, the swamp in Black River, and you were able to just drive through it no worries, and I get stuck the first meter I get into it.
Oh, that one. Just up past the warehouse.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's funny that.
There's 15.5 million active trucks in the US trucking industry.
Yeah. I just got to the serial killer's house in the swamp.
Yeah. Good.
Cecil the serial killer wants you to go and get some sulfuric acid. Oh, sorry, wrong game. Sorry, folks. It's a pretty creepy house. I think I want to get past here.
It is a bit dodgy.
There's somebody in the window looking at me with goggly eyes.
Goggly eyes?
Goggly eyes they've got.
Googly eyes?
Googly eyes? No. Yeah. What do you want round here, boy?
We don't like you.
Got a pump action 12-bore shotgun. Oh, this is good. That's getting a bit deeper and bogsy out. Probably gone off on the road.
You should be able to use the telegraph poles to winch off. Do some quick winching.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Testing out a few different approaches.
Okay. I found a little shortcut. I'm sure nothing will go wrong if I go up this very unsuspicious looking shortcut. Isn't that right? He says, getting stuck, literally trying to make the turn to go up the shortcut. No visible attachment points, for crying out loud. This is horrible. I've got your problem now of not being able to use the winch. Oh, now I can.
Anything wrong with the...
Make sure you're picking up tasks when you spot them. Sorry, what were you saying?
I am.
Cool. The only thing wrong with what?
The fast winch is you sometimes can't actually find out what you winch to and whether you're going the right way. What's the winch connected to?
A winch bone's connected to the... Da, 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 da.
I don't know what it's connected to, but it seems to be going the right way.
That's good. Well, usually you can just look at the X and...
Yeah, no, I wasn't seeing the X.
Oh. If you're not seeing the X, it's probably not connected.
But it was connected.
Okay. Alright, we're almost there. I wonder if I can get the materials I need for the second one from the docks.
Have you found your garage yet?
No.
Blimey.
No, it's... I'm pretty sure it's over a bridge that I need to build.
Oh, okay.
And I need to build the other bridge before I can build that one. And I'm wondering if I can get the supplies from the docks.
You sound like you need the rats to me.
The rats?
The rats. Yep.
What's that?
Well, the rats are a specialist team of...
rodents?
No. Hauliers. And it's run by Captain Prang.
Mm-hmm.
The Red Army trucking.
My confidence is dwindling at an exceptional rate.
Red Army trucking. That's the name of the game.
Okay, let's make a delivery here. Unload, unload. Alright, bridge gets built. Hang on. Why aren't you finished being built? I gave you slabs. 10 hut. I've got to deliver the same thing twice to exactly the same bridge. Well, how do I unlock the other bridge?
Maybe you've got to unlock that bridge first.
It's quite possible. Alright. But like they told me to get like basically one set of A and one set of B, and now I've got to go back and get one set of A and one set of B again. Whereas if I'd known that they wanted me to get that, I'd have gone AA and dropped one off and then gone BB.
Maybe you're stuck in a Kafka-esque map where you've got to keep on going back.
Cam Kafka.
Cam Kafka, yeah. And get the same old thing. You never get out of it.
No, it's only one more time, but it's just like...
No, that's it. You go back and you do it one more time, but then it asks you to do it again. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe.
This is something that's different as well. When you go into a not uncovered area, a covered area, it actually reveals it a lot more than it did.
Yeah, it's a wider scope.
Yeah.
In Mother. Which I partially like, but I partially don't like. Because it's good that it reveals more, but at the same time it means that actually discovering the watch points is a lot less useful. So you don't feel as good about discovering them. Although they do give you a nice little video clip, so that's nice.
I find that it's too quick, that video clip. I can watch it and watch it again, and it doesn't really give me the view that I want, really.
Okay, well, you can write a letter to Mr. Snowrunner.
Sorry?
You can write a letter to Mr. Snowrunner.
Yeah, Mr. Snowrunner. I wish you complain in the most strongest possible way. No, I mean, I've driven a real Land Rover in almost as bad conditions as on this map here. And I did it because I knew there was a JCB or backhoe, depending on what country you live in, just down beneath me, that it could drag me out if I really got stuck. And it gave me the confidence to go and really sort of belt it a bit.
Cock it up.
And it wasn't my Land Rover either.
Well, I've decided that shortcut is just terrible. No matter which way you go into it.
Oh, I've got myself a... Ooh, look at all these things here. 2 trailers.
Toot railers.
2 trailers. New objective discovered. Show the task. You gotta... There is an old trail close by here that the locals use for sport. It is pretty rugged. You have to reach all of the flags on the course. Think you can beat it?
It's kind of similar to the knocking the barrels.
Yes.
It's a good one. Fun.
I will do it. I will start tracking. Am I tracking? I am tracking. Here we go.
And you're in the right vehicle for it too.
Oh, yep. Blimey.
The other thing is whenever I try and go down a gear, I have to... There's a certain delay which you take your finger off, you've got to wait a little bit, and only after that little bit of time when you click the shift, or the whatever it's called, the clutch, will it go down. You've got to... And so then I'm so concerned about getting my foot back on the accelerator to stop it from stalling that I hit the accelerator really hard and I put the handbrake on, which is immediately above the accelerator.
Well, you need heel toe.
Well, I can't have heel toe because I'm on a controller, Dad.
Oh, well, you need thumb.
Well, it's the same. It's the same finger.
I know. I'm only joking there. Yeah, I know. That's the problem. That's what I'm saying about gimmicky. We're not able to drive it.
Well, it's nothing to do with gimmicky. It'd be exactly the same. Well, it is the exact same thing in Mudrunner.
Okay. Well, I'm not fully following you there, so I'll leave that until I am doing the same thing. I think. I should just concentrate on what I am doing. I mean, the physics-wise, talking about me now, I've got quite a bit of fuel up in the top of the on the roof of this vehicle, and I'm just wondering if I put that in the actual vehicle itself, will it be less top heavy?
I don't know how in depth that is. It's possible.
No,
it's quite possible. Well, actually, you say that when we fill up like the back of a fuel backpack, it droops down even back in Mudrunner. So maybe it does.
Oh, we have Amerikanski flag. Where is red flag?
I don't know.
Is there a... I think there's
A what?
Where's it? A watch point.
No, it's on further.
Okay.
Okay, detach the trailer. Head off and get myself some steel. Ooh! What are you up to now?
I've got one flag. I'm just going to get the next flag.
Oh, okay. There's 5 of them, isn't there?
Yep.
Be prepared for the unexpected.
Oh, it's a nice view of the dam.
Yeah. Yeah, some nice spots. You can go and find the spot where there's that photo of the GMC down below the dam. You know the one I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah, they're in the opening shot.
You can actually go and park there.
Give myself some more fuel. Okay. Oops.
What?
I thought I had more in the roof rack than that. Never mind. Okay. It's got 22 left in the roof rack. Yeah, I can see a watch point from here,
Yeah.
but... Oh, yeah. Yeah, there is one.
I do slightly regret this. Ooh. Come on, what am I actually caught on? I hate getting caught on, like, leaves rather than trunks.
Yeah, it's a new thing to come to terms with, isn't it, really? When you used to bash through things in
Yeah, the leaves are never a problem.
And,
Trying to spin myself like that. Okay. That gonna get me? Oh, for crying out loud. It's not what I wanted. I'm wedged. Oh, screw it, I'm just going to restore.
winched Asbrew.
Yeah, it just annoys me. Like, it's not at all realistic.
What?
Getting stuck in some leaves and not being able to budge an inch.
Can't you winch out?
No.
Okay.
The only winch points I had were on the side that just pushed me into the leaves further. And so I tried pushing myself through the leaves and spinning myself around in all these awkward ways and it just didn't work.
Okay.
How many flags you got?
I've got 3. I've got 2 more. And there's the bonus of a watch point. Very close to them.
Lovely.
Yeah.
I think that watch point will get you quite a few nice things.
Nice things, eh? Okay.
Nice things. Where's this curtainside trail getting picked up from, though? Wants to get delivered there, but... Okay. Just checking I wasn't missing out on an opportunity to 2 birds, 1 stone. Never a nice thing to do that. So I was just rearranging my chair there. That's why it looked like I was driving off the road. Hello, Elizabeth Dam. close. Sounding pretty intense over there. Sounding pretty intense over there.
No, it was just having to turn on a hill to get out of a tree.
A tree being. Yeah, I think they're called nymphs. Or, ents.
Yep.
We want concrete slab. This is quite disappointing that this is not unlocking the road that I wanted it to.
Yeah.
So have you got your watch point yet?
No, but I'm just coming up to my fourth flag
Okay.
on the ridge
Fourth
of a
flag.
hill. The one that's down on a sort of a knife edge.
Cool. Oh, there's the curtain side trailer.
They're clean.
Queen side trailer.
The Clayton side trader, boy. I love the little driver. He keeps on looking to the left and the right when he's reversing. He's a good driver. I'll keep him, I think.
Astute.
Is he one of them there stutes, is he?
Yep.
He's astute. Just... Okay. Here we are at the watch point.
Hey.
What? Upgrade location discovered. New objects discovered. Lost bags. New objectives discovered. Repair the truck.
I haven't done repair the truck yet.
Is that all? Blimey. Look at the old map. Repair the truck. Flag Day. Gateway to Allen Lake.
Allen Lake.
Allen Lake.
Oh, Island Lake.
Who's Allen Lake? Allen Lake, boy. We're gonna go to Allen Lake.
Allen Lake. Hello, my name's Allen Lake.
I've got an international Transtar to get out of the bog. Repair the truck ski. Upgrade ski. Another watch point there. And I could get back to the services. Wait a minute. Oh, that's there. Is it okay? Yeah, should be able to get back to there. Now, where the heck's the trailer park? Okay, trailer park's there. Okay, I can see exactly what I'm going to do, boy. Maybe I shouldn't talk in that way. So, where am I? Where is Flag
Tree
D?
coming for me.
Tree coming for you.
Yeah.
It's a long way to Flag D. To the flag.
To deflag.
To the flag.
Are you going to deflag the flag?
safety flag. Yeah. Well, I can see it from here. It just looked.
Because it's a long way to the flag if you want to finish the task.
Oh no, that's the flag I've just.
What a numpty. Is the last flag like back where you came from before you picked up the task?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I know the one. I did that one last as well. Yeah, that's the one I did last. You've got to go up a little hill. Oh, what a stretch.
Oh, that's naughty. But
What?
that's even nicer.
What?
Well, I fell over, but then I rode back upwards.
What you fell over for?
And I could get my engine going again.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good.
I came down over a bit of a little steep hill back onto the track.
A bit of a little steep hill.
A bit of a little steep hill.
Which bit?
Well, just a short embankment, if you like.
Okay.
I'm going to stand up for a minute.
Okay. Don't whack your microphone.
You mean like I just did?
Yep.
What? My legs aren't able to fold up. I need a knee, a second knee halfway up the femur. I've got very long, a long femur, and I can't bend it, you know, like that.
Dear me.
Bridge alert.
Thank you. I thought he'd left the room, so that was really scary. His face just appeared out of the corner of my eye.
I'm your eye. Whoops, tripped off the bridge.
I'm not driving off the bridge. No, I'm not. Prang says he'll be back in a second. Whoa, that was weird. Alright. See if we can't get up here, alright. Was this the bit where I kept on going first gear, second gear, first gear, second gear? Hopefully it'll be different now I've not got the trailer. Even though the trailer was unladen, it seems to make quite a big difference. Yeah, because I went up to fifth here. Don't know if I'm going to keep it in, but... Alrighty. So the bit where we went up to the watchtower up there. That was close. Whoops. There we go. Go. Get going. Now, I think the one thing that I will have to do is go back and get some fuel. Because I could probably make it, just to be on the safe side, because I'll then discover that there's a new mission that I can do to unlock the last bridge kind of thing. Alright. I think Prang might have been abducted by aliens. Now, first thing I want to do is not accidentally sell this trailer. So we're going to detach it. We're going to watch it roll. It's rolling down the hill! No! Oh, no! Okay, that's all right. Oh, hey, Frank.
Hi there. I thought something terrible had happened.
Well, it was just that I was exactly where I am right now, except I was 180 degrees, like I was facing me rather than facing away. And I detached my trailer so that I could come and get some fuel in here. And my trailer that I detached just started rolling back down the road, and you can see where it's ended up.
Ah, yeah. Yes, they don't stay where they are, where they're stuck in. Well, they slightly did that.
Don't stay where they're stuck.
Yeah. Oh no.
What?
That was a slight
What?
error. Oh, only that I forgot to turn my engine off, so I think I've been using fuel.
Yeah, it's sort of tricky getting used to that, isn't it?
Yeah. I think I've got a way out.
What's that?
What, find a trailer park?
No, well, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Closest one to use probably at the dam.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of.
Alright, we got the final load. We're going to Drummond Island. We'll fix that bridge and then see if we can get to the other bridge. Truckers who drive for small businesses drive more than 3 million miles in their lifetime. That's a lot of miles.
3 million.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's happening here?
What did you just say?
I went, what's
Oh, I
happening
thought
here?
you said something rude.
I don't say things rude. Oh my goodness gracious me.
What?
Well, it doesn't look like it, but it's very boggy in here. It's boggier than the swamp.
Yeah. Yeah, you get to places like that. It's the same thing at the shortcut that I'm coming up to soon. Thought it would be easy, and it was enormously boggy. you finished all of the towers, haven't you?
I think so, yeah. I'm just trying to get this flag.
No. Sorry, that's what I meant, flag. I couldn't remember what they were.
I'm sort of...
Towers is the wrong word, for sure.
So, right.
So have you unlocked all of the watchtowers in that map?
Well, that's what I'm not 100%...
Have you got the ones up near the drilling site?
No, there's a few more I've got to get, I think. I just coming up this hill now to this last
It's interesting just how much you can make trees sway with your winch, and yet the telegraph poles. I do know that they've got like a huge cement slab that then goes in the ground, but they don't waver at all.
No.
It's just the way I meant to go, isn't it? Yeah. What?
Oh, nothing. The winch that attached me probably ran the opposite way.
Oh, okay. Have you got a battery winch on that one?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, I couldn't remember whether I had or not.
Oh, that's right. When you fell down that hill, you found out. And did that come stock, or did you install that?
I installed that.
Cool.
And I spent quite a bit of money.
Yeah, like mine's been about 10 or 12 grand.
Well, I probably spent about 15 grand. I'll have to go in and have a look. It'd be quite interesting, actually.
Are you talking about all the upgrades or just the
I think
winch?
I spent about 15 to 20,000 on the upgrades.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I think I've got a funny feeling. I'll have to go back and check. But this Land Rover was only. Sorry. Oh. Hang on. Sorry.
Why can't I?
Sorry, it was only about 6,700. It's pretty cheap.
Oh, you're kidding! The first bloody one of this had made me get concrete slabs, and this one's making me get concrete blocks. Oh!
And you've got slabs.
Yeah. Because I thought it was asking for the identical thing. Goodness me.
Yeah, it's
just excruciating.
So the slabs are the big one that take up two loads, and the blocks
I'm pretty sure
are the single loads.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the slabs definitely take up two. I'm pretty sure the
Okay.
blocks. I can tell you in a minute when I eventually go and get them.
Ooh.
Crane mode.
Look at that. Okay, so where am I? I'm up near the gateway to Allen Lake.
Yeah, I've not been there.
Allen Lake. Los Bags. Okay, I know that way.
Store crane.
Okay, I could drive up there. I could drive up.
I'm not a happy chappy in the slightest. I've got to go all the way back to bloody Smithfield Dam.
Yeah. So, we need to get where? Where's the trader store? Up by the dam. Why doesn't it tell me where the trader store is on the map?
What?
Oh, yes, trader store. It's
Literally right in
right
front of
on
you.
the dam itself. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I've got it. Now I was looking slightly to the... Now, where am I? Okay.
Balls.
Back up past there. There's an upgrade. There's an upgrade. Okay, I'll go back there. Turn right and right again.
Whoops.
Oh, there's a cliff that wasn't supposed to be there. I didn't get any damage. Look at that. That thing there. I just didn't see it.
Oh, did you come down there?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Let's try cutting the corner there, boy. Whoops.
Whoops. Whoops.
Yep. Is it dead ahead? Dead ahead. Oops. Not gonna go that way, are you? Okay, we'll go dead ahead that way.
I swear, if I've got to go all the way back down to the low one, which I already went all the way back down to,
Yeah.
like I'm up at the top of the mountain, and I came all the way down to the like the warehouse just near the
Yeah.
dam to get something that it turns out was the wrong thing. It's only been intense over there, Frank.
Yeah, I'm really I'm charging up over this hill.
Right.
Blimey.
And you complain about the poor man in the game's arms whizzing around the wheel. You're a lot worse.
Well. Yeah. Oh!
What?
I'm in cockpit view, and I just, all of a sudden, just out of the corner of my eye, I saw this great stump looming up for me. And I
Out of
just
the corner
managed
of
to
your eye?
Yeah, swerve and, or the corner of the screen rather. I just managed to swerve and miss it completely. Just in a high-speed run on this, God blimey,
Okay.
on this,
Sounds exhilarating.
I should be recording this.
Maybe. It's a lot more exhilarating than my journey today. Oh, just head-butted my microphone. 500,000 truck accidents each year, 5.2 million car accidents each year.
And Hawk does most of that.
Not wrong. Okay.
Yeah, I know, it's quite fascinating actually, the statistics, you know, and of course a lot of cars don't understand.
It's usually the drivers that do the understanding, actually.
Well, that's what I meant. I mean, you can be literal because that's what you do. But, you know, the fact that trucks can't steer or brake or corner the same as vehicles can. Cars can. You all right?
Yeah, I just like the idea of the truck steering on its own.
Yeah, once again, you've gone literal on me.
I know, but it's
But
fun.
that's all right.
Concrete blocks. Right. Bringing 2 of them.
Bollocks. Concrete bollocks.
Actually, is there something else over in that map that I could bring?
Okay. That's ready to go down. But there's an upgrade and a bocce point just up there. Can I do it on the fuel? Oops. Did I? Ah, there it is.
Deliver drilling equipment to... I've got to do this one first. I can't do that one. Because I need to have completed power lines. Which is, I think, in the one above. I think that might be a... Whoops. Husky forwarding. Yeah, that's power. So I've got to do a heap of stuff in Smithfield Down before I can do any of the big missions in Drummond Island.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Because I've been doing a lot of tasks, but I really need to lock down and do the contracts. Because they're the contracts are the ones where you've got to do this. I mean, there's a little bit of flexibility in them, but some things you need to do this before you can do that, before you can do that.
That's what's been throwing me, really. All that
In what
sort of-
way?
Well, I go and do the task that's nearest and easiest.
Well, you can
or
always do
something.
the tasks that are near you. There's no order to the tasks.
Yeah, I know
contracts
that,
have an
but
order.
sometimes you've got to do them in order. That's what you just said.
No, the contracts make you do it in order. The tasks you can do freely.
Well, whatever. Engageable. Not for current truck. Show truck list. GMC MH9500. There you go.
I think that was one of the early ones we got.
Okay.
Maybe.
Was it? Okay.
We got a GMC that didn't have engageable diff lock. Earlier on.
Engageable diff lock. Does it have engageable diff lock? Does it have engageable diff lock? Whoops. Sorry, folks. I'll just stop mushing for myself.
Get your mind out of the gutter, Prang.
Actually, I think yours was in the gutter.
No, it was pretty clear.
Well, I was thinking of a cock-a-doodle-doo.
I know, and cockerels live in gutters.
Oh, I get it.
What were you thinking of?
I was thinking of returning any minute now. Okay. Maybe not. Okay, just carry on down here and get ourselves another watch point.
Hawk, the truck makes a sound for you.
Yes.
It
says garage this way, but I think that is wrong.
No, the sound's usually pretty good.
Because I am going up here. Oh, yes, I like it, sir. Maybe that is a good place to go to get some more petrol. Who knows?
More
Who
petrol.
cares? Why are you talking in a funny accent? Are you saying that French is a funny accent? What is wrong with you? Ooh la la, it is not a funny accent. It is
Sorry about this, folks.
very
Give it a couple
serious.
of minutes.
I just have to find my medication and then I will take it and everything will be okay. I think I'll take a Yorkshire pill. Ah, that's better, lad. Taking a Yorkshire pill.
So is that a pirate who's made his ship
I
out of...
used to be from Yorkshire, but now I'm a pirate.
I've made me ship from treated pine. Walk the treated plank.
And you'll be treated to a mighty treat, the arties.
Oh dear. Why do I encourage him?
He's going through. He's going through the trees, and he's got a view. But is he going to be? Yes, he's very near it.
But will he be very near it for much longer?
I think that's true.
The cliff just to the right of him.
Yeah, you've seen the cliff, have you?
Yeah.
Watch her open. Find the antenna tower. Whoops. Put the handbrake on.
Yeah.
Upgrade location discovered. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty good.
What?
Well, I can get down there, up there, and back up to there.
Yes. Yes, it is good.
Excellent. Okay.
Okay. Well done, civilian. Thanks to your bridge repair, our drivers will be able to travel more quickly to the next bridge repair. You have the thanks of the grateful nation. Wait, does that mean you're going to do the next bridge for me?
That's ominous, isn't it? Not another bridge repair.
Well, no, I want another bridge repair, but he said his folks will be able to drive quicker to the next bridge repair.
No, I think you're going to have to be doing it. Oh, this is good. Look, a nice view. Look.
Oh, yeah. So how on earth do I get the mission? I mean, I'm pretty low on fuel. I just want to get the mission.
Well, it's just difficult to know what...
Well, normally you just drive up to the thing and you get a mission from it, but there isn't a mission there.
So have you got to the thingy bridge? The next bridge that needs to be...
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
They're not actually connected. Like, it's not one after the other. They're actually, it's sort of...
Yeah.
When you come into the map, it splits off in a Y, and I've
just
completed one of the bridges, but I want to complete the other one.
The way you said it made it sound like there was... you'd unlocked one bridge. No, sorry, it doesn't matter. Forget it. I just,
Yeah. There's no fuel up here, is there? No.
I think I'd bring in a task force of a number of trucks with like fuel and utility.
Well, yeah, but the problem is, Prang, that to do that, you've got to spawn them in at the garage in Smithfield Dam, drive them all the way up the hill, that enormous hill, to the opposite side of the Smithfield Dam, then drive them into Drummond Island, because I still can't get to the garage in Drummond Island, so I can't just spawn them into Drummond Island. And it's not like I can easily get them from Smithfield Dam into Drummond Island, but because it's such a long task.
Sound like a big...
Well, it'd take you like a solid 2 hours to get like a few trucks in.
Okay.
And the other thing is, like, I thought that the last mission I did...
Oh, look at my fuel tanks. They've gone all... Oh, they're stopped now. They went all red.
I thought the last mission I did was going to open up the garage. So, you only really get to say that with hindsight.
Yeah. Well, lots of it seems to work better with hindsight, doesn't it?
Funny that.
Yeah. Gee, they're not going to say 20/20 vision any longer, are they?
No.
Okay, let's top up ski, shall we? Refuel. That's all you've got. Nothing left. You're sucking fumes. No, I said sucking, nothing else.
Hang on, this is the right way.
Oh, that's no good. I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, screw this.
Screw this, bro.
I'm gonna go and get in my Scout. Where's my other Scout 800? I can't speak properly. I think I
I think you do too.
No, I think I retained it. That's the word I'm looking for.
Good.
Oh, that was really painful. Parking for employees only. Literally no one works here. I have to do all of the garage work myself. And I'm still not allowed to park there. It's just disgusting. I've got 102,000 bucks.
Yeah, I've got, at one stage, I got over 100,000. I got the Scrooge certificate for it or something, whatever it's called. I think you will have as well.
Thanks. I'm just going through and selling a few spare things.
Selling a few spare things.
Yeah.
Yeah, just having a clean up.
And doing a little bit of customization.
Yeah.
Oh, I do quite like that heavy duty front on the... Yeah, I'm going to go for the heavy duty front.
On the what? Pace
On the, no, on the Scout 800.
Okay. Yeah, I've got some covers on the headlights and some...
Yeah.
a winch, a nice big visible winch. Do you have a visible winch? Do you have a visible winch? Do you have a visible...
I may have ended up spending slightly... No, actually, I definitely haven't ended up spending more money
Tunnel?
than I've... What? What?
Oh, that tunnel to Black River. Yeah, because... Sorry, I just...
Right.
Well, you can always...
Bobblehead. I've got a little dashing bobblehead. Oh, it's definitely what I want. I can't read half of these because I'm so far away from the... No road, no problem. I park where I want. Sure, whatever. Okay. Can I see the Dachshund from the... Oh my goodness, I can see my Dachshund bobblehead from the outside of the truck. Oh, I
yeah.
can go forward and brake and it bobbles.
Bobble.
Have you tried this?
Bobble. No, I don't have any bobble. I might buy the Russian bobble head.
Is there a Russian bobblehead?
Bobble. Yeah.
Bobble.
Bobble head. Bobble. It's a bobble head boff.
Boff's
Boff. Bobble head. Yeah, I might buy one. Just for the hell of it, boy. Oh my goodness me.
Bobble.
Where's
What?
the road gone?
Have you driven past it again?
No, it's just a blooming... All of a sudden, it just a river appeared.
I don't know where you are, so I can't...
I'm very
can't
close to the filling station, actually. Look. Filling station, the gateway to Black River's there. And I'm
Oh,
just
yeah,
there.
yeah. Yeah, I've been through there many, many a time.
I'm going to go through the trees, boy.
Can you stop kicking your microphone stand? I mean, we can
More
buy
the
you.
question
We
is-
can buy you one of the those microphone stands if you want, like the ones that grip onto the table.
That's no good. The table sort of lips.
That'd be even worse.
The table
Yeah, fair
shakes, rattles, and rolls like anything.
Well, you could clip it onto the Actually, you could clip it onto the yeah. Bookcase.
Yeah, I know. Do you know, I really sometimes dislike the big going to the map, the thing that tells you you know, what your vehicle is and all that sort of stuff.
No. Oh, hold up. I'm going at high speed. Oh, what? I just took heaps of damage as I entered the Smithfield Dam.
This thing, because when
Why?
you want to see what the weather's like, what the weather, yeah, I know you can spin around, but you sort of, yeah, I really don't.
You just select something else. Like with the controller, I just tap the down button and it's automatically selected something else. Not over in the object list. I mean, it will move over to it, I admit, but you know.
Wow, that's a load of goose.
Well, it's really easy to do. You can. I think there's a button to deselect too. It's very easy to do with the controller.
Curtain Shag Trader. Lost Trader. Boulders. Threatening accident. Oh dear.
I think I've done that one.
Fallen rocks.
What's threatening accident?
Threatening accident is.
I tell you what, this Scout 800, when it gets going, it bloody goes fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's the threatening accident?
I don't know. I haven't accessed it yet. It was just written on the map, you know.
Oh, okay. I think if that's one I think it is, I think that's the one where you go and pick up a heap of barrels that are down on the river. It's good fun.
Yeah.
You take a truck that's got a crane on it, and you go pick them up. Whoa! I found a possible route to take a scout through. Mind you, maybe the oh, now I think about it, maybe the oh crap. Maybe the maybe I'm taking the wrong scout.
What other scout have you got?
The Khan, which is, you know, not as nice to control in some ways, but is capable of more things in other ways.
Yep.
Going to the garage. I've got that there. Now in truck storage, I've got... No, the Sky 800's there. So where's the Khan? I can't believe it. You all good there, Prang? Oh, the Khan's here.
Yep. I'm just getting to the fuel station, sort of.
The Fuel Nation.
Yeah. And here we go.
Oh, I see. The map was a different way up to what I thought it was. Recover ski. Retain ski. Smithfield Dam ski.
Okay. Awful.
Garage ski.
I might go and go up to the garage and get myself some. Oh, I would have got refueled in the garage, wouldn't I? Still, let's keep it authentic, shall we? Go to the fuel station and get
Doesn't bother me.
Oh well.
The thing is, the car can't attach up to a
Trailer?
to a trailer, so I can't actually get fuel from a trailer station in the Khan.
Oh, well. How much spare fuel has the can got?
None.
Can.
I haven't unlocked the top rack.
There's no jerry cans in the can.
No. And it only holds 40 litres to start with, and it's
Really?
can be pretty hungry. Yeah, I think it held more when the game was released, and then they did a bit of a nerf to it.
Okay. This isn't the way.
Ooh, diddy me.
This isn't the way I should be going.
I'll tell you what, once you start to get the right feel for the Khan, and you can control its drifting, it actually is a bit of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's only now, after playing with it for hours upon hours upon hours, like probably at least 8 hours, probably closer to like 10 or 12, now I'm starting to feel out how to accommodate its quirks. He says,
How many
swerving
cans
off
can
the
a
road.
can take? Can I get up there, or is it just a
Maybe they're going to go to Canada.
Canada?
Canada.
Oh, Canada. It's a Canadian.
It's always so funny when someone says Canada.
Canada.
And like
Yeah.
we've all done it at some point.
Like Africa.
I don't think anyone says that.
Don't they? That's right.
No. But it's like, because you say Canadian, and so if you're talking about the Canadian this, and then when we went to Canada, oh crap. Like a lot of politicians do it.
Well, there was a famous one of an English union leader. That's just one leader, not the three. That is talking about an alligator. You see? Well, actually, no. Allegations, and he said,
Yeah.
"When we catch this alligator."
The person who made the allegations.
Yeah, the person that made the alligator. When we catch this alligator.
I like that.
Yeah. It came out in a sort of. You can imagine that coming out quite easily, can't you?
Yeah. It's
You know.
it's someone who makes an allegation is an alligator. And it's sort of a subconscious thing is that alligator's a word, so your brain lets
Yeah.
it out, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh crap. That is pretty funny though.
Yeah, that was a good one. There used to be a radio program that had that was full of things like that. You know. I think it was called "I'm Sorry, I'll Say That Again," or "I'm Sorry, I'll Read That Again," or something like that.
I hate getting damage from like these little block posts that they've put in the middle of the road that like 90% of the time you just like gently bounce out the way as though they're not there.
Yeah.
And then the other 1% of the time, that math doesn't add up, but we've still got 8% left over, or 9% left over rather. But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well,
It's just inconsistent.
the trick had to be really to go. You've got to go up to them slowly and give them a nudge.
Oh yeah, but there's like you nudge them a bit, and then you nudge them again, and then you it works fine, and then
Yeah.
you build that confidence, and then suddenly, crap.
Oh, this is horrible.
What?
Oh, just you brake, and then if you don't take your foot off quick enough, handbrake, you go flying back down the hill you're trying to climb up.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We're used to brakes braking, not reversing.
Yeah. And then
There we go.
the winch is not giving me the winch that I want it to.
Which winch is it?
Well, it winches to the nearest, which is not necessarily the one you want.
Oh yeah. But it's really good for getting out of tight nicks. And like once you get used to it, like a good 50 or more % of the time, it's exactly what you need.
Yeah, sure.
Just want to open up this garage.
Yeah. see. I'm still in handbrake on. I need to go into...
I think you do too.
Yep. There's beauty for you. I would have been there by now.
Mm-hmm. Where's there again? Sorry?
The garage.
Okay.
But I took the wrong turning and had to go up the hard route to the garage.
Oh, the non-sealed route.
Yeah, south to
Yeah, I've
north.
been up there a few times.
It's good fun. I enjoy it, really.
You should definitely get the rock pile right next to the garage cleared soon, because that cleans things out for you and lets you do things a lot quicker.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to do too. Whoops. Come on. Getting sick of this hill climb because I've had to do it like 4 times today.
Yeah, that's the thing that really bugs me. You really got to know exactly what you're doing to minimise all the running around.
Well, I made a mistake with the concrete slabs and blocks, so
But then-
I've saved you from that.
It is a truck driving game.
Yeah, to complain about driving trucks in a truck driving game is,
Yeah,
you know.
it's just nicer when it's new.
Yeah.
Now, is this the garage? Looks like it.
Yep. I think so. Yeah, it's a garage. I had to take my earphone out because I was getting a headache from it.
Okay. Customize. Okay, I can't get any floppy dice or anything like that.
Oh,
Floppy. Got blue. That doesn't look very good.
Doppy flies.
Floppy dice. Sort of very dark blue.
Doppy lice.
There's some sort of sickly colours on this. When you're applying the colours in the garage.
They're a bit too intense to feel realistic.
Yeah.
I loved the red of our friend's car that we saw yesterday. You really missed out on something not seeing that in the daytime, Prang.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure I will.
Yeah, I know, but it honestly was the nicest red I've
Okay.
ever seen. Like, it was very bold, but it was such a lovely red. It was sort of candy apple red with a hint of metallic in it, but also a hint. You know those cars that are like green and purple, and as you move around, they like swirly change color? Not swirly, but
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? It was the slightest touch of that, but rather than being like multiple colors, it looks like oil, you know. But rather than being multiple colors, it was just 2 ever so slightly different tinges of red. Made it look really nice.
Yeah. Oh, look at those tyres.
Oh wow.
Let's buy them, shall we? Purchase.
They're also, I don't know, there might be, oh no, there's no tires that you have to find out in the world.
Sell them. And sell them. And I should have these now. Yep. Back. Okay. Back. Team. Oops. Oh.
Whoa, that was a bit of a funky thing to do. So I'm actually dragging my Scout 800 up with me to the top so that I can use it to get some more fuel. Oh. I was just swinging around and my leg touched the, like the uppy-downy arm of this chair. And so I then shrank down.
Oh, yes, in the chair you're trying.
And just so you know, it was the same lefty-rightiness, but it was a different uppy-downiness.
Yes, I know that.
Yeah, just for anyone who is unsure.
Yeah, the Land Rover was only 7,500 to buy, whereas the I think it's 1,270.
The actual price of the Land Rover?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whereas to buy the Chevrolet CK 1500, it's 11,300.
Yeah, and the Chevy's crap.
And the Scout 800 is 12,700.
Yeah, I suppose it's about the same as the Scout 800. Do you reckon it's better than the Scout 800?
The Land Rover?
Yeah.
I don't really know. I only drove the Scout 800. A very little portion, and that was just the standard thing. So I can't say.
Okay.
Deploy.
Oh, whoops.
Okay.
I've just emptied out the Scout, the car marshal, by accident. Yeah, it's amazing. No trailers are available for the car marshal.
Oh, wow. I can do power slides in the...
Oh, wow. That's quite good, Frank, actually, yeah. Were you recording?
Sorry?
Are you recording?
No.
Okay.
But that doesn't take much to do, so I can...
Oh, sure.
Cool.
But I was just thinking about good things that can happen.
Okay.
Thanks to clean diesel technology, 60 modern-day trucks put out the equivalent emission of a single truck from 1988. That's not like 30 years ago.
How many trucks
60.
today? 60?
So basically, in the last 30 years, we've reduced emissions by 60 times. Okay, so we're planning coming down here to the bridge. Once we get to the bridge, we're going to come to here and make a turn here. Then we're going to go... No, we're not going to make a turn there. We're going to make a turn there. And we're going to go to there. Okay. We can do that. I'm going to see if I can make a river crossing, or a... That's an ocean crossing, really. I think. There's ships. Ships usually don't go up rivers, do they?
Well, it depends how big the rivers are, really.
Yeah, I suppose. But the size of the ships that you saw that ship that had fallen over.
Yeah. Well, sometimes they can. Sometimes you get quite massive...
No, because look, if you look at the overall global map, Drummond Island is on... Well, it's an island, and it's on the edge of the map, so it's near the ocean.
Okay.
Because you know there's like satellite imagery behind the pictures when you go to the global map?
No.
Okay, well there is.
I think so. Functions. Detach the trailer.
Detach the trailer. Come on. Just get around here. Hello, truck that needs to go and get fueled up. It's not this turn that I take, is it? It's this turn. Whoa. So what are you up to now?
I'm upgrading. I'm changing my Ural to give it a. Wait a minute. Can I?
Give it what?
I don't know. I bought. Yes, I have bought.
Have you bought it?
I've just bought the bought. Very good. And yeah, I'll go with that. I think. Let's have a look at colours. Oh, that's all right, isn't it? We'll go. Okay, you don't change the colour of the back. Ugh, it's a horrible green. That's horrible. That's horrible. That's horrible. Yeah. Sand is quite... Yeah, we'll go with sand, I think. Okay, here we go. Back we go. Now I've got to retain this one, haven't I, in storage to go into the other map to get it out.
Correct.
Global map. Smithfield Dam.
It's a bit weird because it's called the Elizabeth Dam, but it's in Smithfield, and so they've called it Smithfield Dam.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Yeah, I got you now.
So I think I can get across here. Look at this.
Wonderful.
I think I can make a crossing. That top secret crossing.
So,
Oh, no.
Smithfield Dam, garage entrance in there.
Who's Gary Gentrance?
Garage entrance?
I like that one.
Garage
Hello,
entrance.
my name's Gary Gentrance. You're writing that down, are you?
Gary.
I think that's one of my favourites. Hello, my name's Gary Gentrance.
What was it? Alan. What's it? Ireland. What's he?
I will check the name of the map. That's all you have to do.
So I have to
Island something. Oh, crap.
deploy. Back. Leave garage.
Oh, crap. I'm so...
Here I am.
Oh, I see. I've got to go here. Oh, that's clever. They've made it tricky.
Where's the nearest warehouse
To where?
to the garage in Smithfield? Smith.
The nearest warehouse. Well, you've got the service parts thingy right near the Smithfield Dam garage, and then the nearest warehouse is just next to the...
just up. Yeah, just up.
But double check that that's got all the bits that you need in it, because that has some weird things, but not other things. But other than that, the next one...
How do you check?
Just click on it.
Service hub.
Oh, and it's also got an up symbol, so if you're doing the mission that you're currently tracking, then
Service
you definitely
spare
can get it there.
parts. Yeah. Well, I'm sort of doing that.
Well, if you just make sure you're always tracking the mission that you want, then you're in a good place. Okay, I've managed to get over the other side of this thing, and I'm hoping that there's going to be a garage here.
Okay.
There's a farm by the looks of it. Oh, I find some barrels to kick over. New trailer discovered. Scout flatbed. Oh, good name.
Wolf grip.
What?
Wolf grip.
There's some lights over there. I'm going to go and discover what's in those lights. Wait, how can I get there? Not that way. What's a wolf grip?
I don't know. It's selling something.
Oh.
It's a sign. As you drive into the warehouse.
Interesting. He's in a brand new road.
New road. New truck.
Nice.
Old man.
Oh, gas is this way apparently.
Gas.
Yeah.
He's got gas.
But does he? He's
But
got
can he-
gas, but does he have any fuel?
But can he keep it in him? Zzzt. I said, let's keep
this is the first time I've discovered a different looking gas. The Crishel Gas Company. It's a different looking gas station.
Okay.
Okay. It's a watch point up there. So I'll go and get that.
Oh no.
What?
Well, I crashed into my Jeep. My Land Rover. I couldn't see where I was going.
That's what you get for getting a cheap Jeep.
Cheap Jeep. Yeah, cheap Jeep. Cheap Jeep. Here we go. Show task. Accept. Start tracking. Reverse out.
Oh, it's a road.
Reverse out. Drive in. Rock on. Unload. Done that one.
And accept the pay.
Oh, accept. Yes. I think it should be attached to my credit card immediately.
Oh well, it is. Even if you, I don't think you can not accept the pay. You see what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I'm only joking.
Launch observation of bridges and men is the task I've just uncovered. So obviously of mice and men.
Yep.
New objective discovered of bridges and men.
Change truck.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Oh, I didn't. Blimey.
What?
Well.
Oh, there's another bridge to build. How do I bridge this one?
It got very, very damaged looking, but I don't think I've got any damage. I'm not showing any damage to
In
me.
the little circles on the bottom right, left?
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's very bent at the back.
Good grief, yeah.
Very distorted. At least we've got the Union Jack flag on the back. Not really a jack, it's the Union flag, to be absolutely honest with you, but, you know.
Alright. This is a cool place that I've discovered. It feels like I'm in Skyrim now.
Skyrim. I used to be a truck driver, but my leg got driven over.
But I took a spanner to the knee.
Yeah. Oh, I took a spanner to the trunnions.
Okametronians. New trailer discovered. Sidebar trailer.
Gotta go down here. Cyborg.
Hey there!
A cyborg trailer.
Cyborg trailer. Write that one down.
Okay.
Hey there, bridge fixer man! It's Mitch again! It's Mitch again.
Again.
It's Mitch again in Michigan.
And Mitch again in
Believe it or not, I've got another bridge in need of your expert attention. Yeah, you don't need to, you know. Can you take a look? I'd sure appreciate it. All right.
Oh no! Don't want to go in that river. That was.
Of bridges and men. Which bridge is this? Oh, this is the bridge that I want. So I need to deliver wooden planks to that bridge. Okay. Okay. Woo! I found a new truck! I've spotted a new truck. And I'm going to go and get it! And find that it's like fully damaged or something.
I've got a new engine for a Sky 800, Chevy CK 1500, a Ford F750, or Chevrolet Apache.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That one.
Okay.
That's the engine I think I'm using at the moment.
Okay.
Not that it helps you in any way, but...
That's all right. I don't care. I just got it for the sake of getting it.
It's like making a sticker book, making sure you're getting all the bits.
Yep.
Alright, I found a new truck in Skyrim.
So what's the Skyrim place? What's it really called? Hang on.
Look what I found!
Oh. Now you'll
Pacific
be happy, won't you?
P16. Oh yeah, baby!
Now you're trucking.
Now we're trucking. Now we're trucking with trucks. Oh, I'm 51% complete Michigan. That's pretty cool.
Oh, that's good.
Change truck to my Pacific, which is fully fuel. Oh, look at this thing. Look at that. Look at it. Look at the back of it.
My screen's going a bit... Whoops, I'm needing the drink. Oh, yeah.
That is so cool. Oh, this is...
Has it got a flag on the roof, has it?
No, fortunately not.
Yeah, fortunately not, yeah.
Yeah. That was a bit unfortunate, really, wasn't it?
Well, it wasn't when it was built.
Let's think about this another time.
Okay.
Okay. This is amazing. You've got to get over to Drummond Island.
Yeah, sure. Oh, is this Drummond Island, is it?
Yeah.
I thought you said it was like Skyrim.
It is.
But that's only the third map, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh! That was a bit of an accident.
So, Prang.
Yeah.
This is Drummond Island. The bit that you can currently see on the map is the bit that you can access without building any bridges.
Okay, hang on a sec. I'm just got to get out of the ditch.
Right. And then I've built this bridge up here, right? So that I can get to the docks over here. And there's one of the huge ships. Yeah. But then this bridge down here is what I couldn't get to. So I've managed to find a little way to sneak across down there. Okay. And then over here is where it feels like Skyrim. It's the bottom right.
Okay.
And so what do they want delivered to the of bridges and men? They just want the wooden planks.
Bridges and men.
Okay, the wooden planks that are over there. Okay, I can do that. This is quite a truck, Prang. You've got to come and discover this one.
Oh, yeah, I will do.
Can't wait to get this in a garage and put a few modifications on it. Oh dear. Tell you what, we have got a bit of a problem though. It's a very wide truck. I think it's a bit too wide for these little bridges.
Well, does it have to go over the bridge if it's that small?
That's true. I don't need stupid bridge. Although it hasn't got any diff lock.
And it's only rear-wheel drive, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, the rear-wheel drive is very good, but yeah. How can I do this slightly easier? Maybe I can get through there. Alright, we'll do that. So it's got wooden planks on top. Which is cute. Oh yeah, this is how I got into the fuel the first time. Okay. Here we go. I do appreciate for once finding this truck because of how this is organised, and I can't actually get other trucks over here easily at all. Mm-hmm. That for once I found a truck that wasn't damaged or down on fuel. Personally, I wouldn't mind if it was just a teensy bit damaged here and there, just to give it a little bit of realism, and had 80-90% fuel. Okay, so we got to get ourselves here to here to here, up to here. Up to here, up to there. Okay, we can do that. Let's get going. Oh. Okay, see how this goes. Looks like we're going to be treading mud for a while. No, it's not going too bad. Yeah, this really is a good adventure out here.
Okay.
There's only 4 gears in this truck.
Yeah.
Oh, I found a little shack. I tell you what, the turning circle of this truck is not great.
Sure. Oh, dear me.
What?
Nothing, just the... It's what the terrain's like.
Oh, okay. Interesting. What did I hit? Don't know that I hit anything. It's odd. Come on, give me a pull. Actually, the diff lock might be engageable in low range, I think. Now that I'm looking at it.
Yeah, possibly. You may be able to upgrade to...
Well, it's got diff lock there, but not engaged. But then it's not even got like all-wheel drive isn't even listed.
Okay.
Whereas normally it is.
Yeah, I think the P12 has got the...
Ooh. So is the P12 better than the P16? Is that the...
No. I think the P12 is more powerful.
Okay,
But
okay, I gotcha. So... It's a right. Oh, I see. I couldn't see it. Come on! Come on! Prang's just had to pop off and do something. Come on. Come on! Okay, so... We're gonna get up here. New objective discovered. Support local rangers. Alright, let's have a look at the task. Hey, nice to meet you. Name's Mitch. Oh, the guy that said it's Mitch again when I hadn't even heard of him. I'm a forest ranger. Word in town is you're the man for bridge problems, and I have a little bridge that could use some repair. You interested? Sure, whatever.
now, come on, be a bit more...
Suppose they are paying me, alright. I just feel like they don't like me for me.
Maybe they're totally indifferent. You're just a driver. Wait a minute. You've gone the wrong way here, haven't you? Yep.
Doing alright?
Oh yeah, it's just I'm just insisting on doing it in cockpit view.
So what task are you currently doing?
Oh, I've just found one more watch point, and I'm going to go for another watch point down near the drill site.
Lovely.
If I can find the road. Nope, that's not the road. Whoops.
So,
That's the road.
I can pick stuff up here. Because I need... This is not the task I'm on. I want bridges and men. I just need 2 wooden planks. Alright, I can do that. I think I can just pick it up with this trailer here. Nice if someone's leave a trailer. Would it be better for me to go on and see if I can find a, Maybe I'll come back with the scout to see if I can find the garage. Because this must only be about half a place left. Well, maybe there isn't a garage in Drummond Island.
Yeah, that's a point.
It's possible. It'd be a pain in the arse if that was the case. Because then whenever you needed to get something to Drummond Island... But I mean, look how much of the map that I haven't discovered, Prang. It's literally just this sliver on the left.
Well, could be.
Oops. Attached trailer. Okay. Let's load on up. Oh, I need to get the right mission tracked. Bridges and men, start tracking, done. 2 wooden planks.
2 wooden planks and 2 wooden planks. Each had a wooden plank. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
I think I'll go this other way. It's slightly different. I think it might be slightly easier. And I'll pick this up on the way out. Hi, I'm Karen from the Steel River Mayor's office. I'd like to speak to the mayor, please. Today's shipment for the Main Street Renewal Project came up a few pallets short. I'd like to speak now. Would you be a good citizen and find them and bring them to this construction site? It does sound so in character though, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Alright, let's see if we can drag these things back over the river. Actually, in fairness, would it be a better idea to do this bridge first? What's this bridge? To the Ranger's Bridge, 2 wooden planks. Oh, I'll do this bridge first. Yeah, I'll do this bridge first, and then I can drive it to the other bridge a lot easier. Genius. I would have felt like an idiot if I'd done it the other way around. What an idiot!
I'm not saying anything. Okay.
Map.
Sort of straight ahead, sort of a funny sort of way. I'll go up this way.
God, this is fun, this truck. I haven't heard it actually. I've had my earphones out the whole time. Put me earphones in.
Get your ears on there, good buddy.
That's pretty good. That's pretty darn nice, actually, Fran. I'll be honest.
That's good.
Oh, I could have probably come across here too with the scout. Oh well. I didn't know. I did mention possibly coming over here, but oh well.
Yep.
I got here in the end.
So we got a watch point over there. Get ourselves over there.
I have found fuel in Drummond Island, and that's a big thing. If there's no garage, it's frustrating, but okay. I feel like, I could be wrong, but I feel like in the past I've seen the garage on maps, like even under the cover of like, you know,
Under the cover of darkness.
yeah. But you know what I'm saying, don't you?
I think so.
Like even if it's covered up by a watchtower, I feel like I've seen the logo for it. I could be wrong. Maybe I mean, there's only been one map that I've done that with so far, and that would be Smithfield Dam, and that's a long time ago.
Can't see the watchtower for the trees.
Oh, I've got to deliver it right down to the bridge. That makes sense. Road closed.
Miles out of the way.
Why can I not? Oh, because I've got to select the other tasks. Support local rangers. Start tracking. This is weird. I don't seem to be able to drop some things off if I'm not tracking the right mission. Here we go.
Well, you've got to go back out and get the tracking on the mission.
Yeah, I know.
But you only have to go out sort of about an inch.
No, I've stayed in there. I've just gone into the map, gone tracking, come back. Wow, you made short work of that. Your bridge-fixing reputation is well-earned, friend. I'll spread the word. Don't be surprised if folks with bridge issues start coming out of the woodwork. Strange analogy, but sure.
No, they're wooden bridges.
Yeah. This one was.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness me.
What?
All I can see is foliage.
It's better than foliage.
Here we are. Whoops, tree. Tree in the way, tree in the way. Toot, 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 toot. Toot, toot, toot. Oh, where'd you get there?
Alright.
Oh,
That's quite a jackknife.
Have you got your snorkel?
No. I don't think... I've always upgraded to the best snorkel that I can use, but I just haven't had very good options, because I need to go and find all my snorkels. Unlike you. Oh, there's a problem! I found Problem Prang!
Problem Prang. You've got to find snorkels.
Yeah. Or unlock. You got a second to look, Prang?
Yeah.
Look at this telegraph pole that's floating. Literally in front of you. Right there.
Oh, is that floating?
Yeah. See the shadow? See the shadow is there?
Yes, I can. Sorry, I can now.
Okay, let's get back to the wood. That's just nice, doing wood. So just think, all of those, all of those logs that we delivered in Mudrunner have all been milled, and we get to pick them up in America.
That's good going.
It's a good thing we did all those logs. Third gear, fourth gear. Yeah, this is a pretty darn good truck, actually. Yeah. I'm really impressed with how well it's coping in mud, given that it's, not got four-wheel drive and is not all-wheel drive. That's good. I loaded up without even coming to a stop. I'm getting quite good at that now.
Yep.
It's a lot easier to do on the controller. Is there a task in this little house? There is, but I think it's a contest. Maybe it's not. New objective discovered. Tourist attraction. Hi, sweetie! It's Karen again from Steel River Township. With tourist season coming up, and with all the rain we've had, we've got to make sure the road to Hollis Island is in decent shape. Could you check it out for us, hon? I don't know about you, but I'm getting a pretty good idea of this Karen person. I mean, she's paying me money, in fairness, which is a step up from other people that we know like that. You with me there, Prang?
Yep.
Cool. Of bridges and men, start tracking. Okay. Let's get going. We've got a bridge to cross today, Prang.
Not any.
I've built so many bridges today. I'm about to build a third bridge.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty good today.
Yes, it is.
I found a new truck, built a new bridge, drove up the hill in Smithfield Down 300 million times.
It's probably...
Oh, I think you're going to enjoy this bit when you get over here. Except for the fact that Karen's over here. Hi, sweetie! How are you doing?
Well, I'm not going very far.
I suppose the other thing is if I had gone and looked for the garage, assuming there is one, I could have just put a backpack on rather than having a trailer, which would have probably been a pretty good idea. Alas, this is where we are. It'll be just fine. Alas, poor Yorick. Ooh. Oh! Oh my goodness me! I'm just turning my speakers on, Prang. You've got to hear the horn on this. You ready?
Yeah, go on. Oh, lovely.
That is brilliant. There we go. Oops. This is going to be an interesting scenario. Yes, as you can probably assume, I discovered the horn from a rather... You know how when I have to press down on my steering hard, it honks the horn?
Yeah.
Yes, that's how I discovered I was having a rather troublesome time. Oh, that was a lot easier than I expected. Thought I was going to get really stuck there. It was all good. 'Twas all good.
Oh, I'm going through a dark and misty wood. And the wolves
Watch out for the drogas and
are howling.
the necromancers and everything.
Oh, that's just John. He's not so bad. He only raises a few people from the dead.
Okay. I'll deliver this and I'll park out the way, jump in the whatchamacallit? Calm. Well, this isn't the delivery spot. Jump in the Khan and see if we can find a garage. But I'm getting pretty pessimistic about the it's down to the very last bit that it could possibly be in. I'm not super optimistic about it. The viewers might have noticed not a single bit of squeaking in this episode, other than coming from my mouth.
Wonder why that is.
Yes, I'm trying out a new chair. Right, built a new bridge. Oi!
What?
Started rolling me forwards.
Okay.
I'll be able to get around this if I'm good. There we go. What?
Well, I found winch points under the water,
Yeah?
which I didn't realise there were.
Yeah, they're bushes.
Or branches or something.
Oh, sorry, that's what I meant, branches.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
Nowhere.
Explore Hollis Island. Where's Hollis Island? Oh, special cargo. Oh, I'm going to check out the special cargo. Can have a sticky beak at that. And which one's Hollis Island? Oh, that's Hollis Island. Oh, okay. Well, I've already been there. Yeah, this map really changes it up a bit for the better. I just really hope there is a garage on it. Have a sticky beak down at this special cargo. Way. Okay, I've got to go and pick it up somehow, eh? Not today. Try and do a speed run of a vanilla map.
Sorry? What do you mean?
We'll try and see if we can do a vanilla map in 30 minutes or something. I don't know, just an idea. Just because, we've got so good at... I'm talking about Mud Runner here. We've got so good at these incredibly complex maps. It used to take us hours and hours to complete a vanilla map. Whereas nowadays we've become so efficient and knowledgeable that we should be able to do it, in a fraction of the time. Oh, balls. Okay, how to get around that? Come on, let me around. Let me around. That's just making my position worse. Right, that's it. I'll just reverse out of here. Like this. There we go. Okay, let's get a bit of grip here. We'll get back across to the other side that I haven't discovered fully yet. And you got to cross your fingers for me, Prang, because I really want to find a garage over there.
Mm-hmm.
Your fingers aren't crossed. I know, I wanted to make your job harder.
My fingers crossed.
Okay, come on. I hope I don't get any more of Karen up here. She was just rubbed me the wrong way, I think. Working for the mayor just seems very apt of the character, doesn't it?
Yep.
So she sounds like she's got a bit of a power complex or something, authority complex.
Well, I work for the mayor.
Yeah, and so she thinks she can do anything because she works for the mayor.
Yep.
The mayor will hear about this.
The mayor.
Mayor.
Oh! That was interesting.
Did someone just hit the window?
I don't know about that, but all of a sudden, the whole thing went doof, like that.
Oh, the whole thing went doof.
Down.
If you were wondering, viewers.
Dropped. Oh, isn't that light on the water lovely?
Yeah. Light on the water. Okay. Okay, this is all area that I've been in before with the Pacific. Wait, is it Pacific or the Pacifica?
Pacific.
Okay, Pacifica is a guitar model. By Yamaha, I think. See, this has just got an arrow that points to tunnel, which doesn't fill me with confidence about there being a... Why is there a tunnel down here, though?
So is there a place where you can get... There must be a place where you can get things.
I don't think so.
warehouse.
There's a couple of places where you can pick things up. Is that correct? No, there's not. There's not actually anywhere you can pick up objects. I think. But there are lots of objects sprayed around the place.
Okay.
But I'm not even finding a it's got an arrow to tunnel, but there's nothing down here. Maybe they're planning on adding another map later on down the line. Here's a but you'd have thought they'd have said garage. Oh my conscience. Oh, I see. There's a road near it. Here's the watchtower. I'll go get that. Oh, don't tip me over, don't tip me over, don't tip me, don't tip me, don't tip me over. Just be a bit of a pain in the bum, really, if there wasn't one. Like, I get that you want to make it a challenge, but... Like, it would be one thing if, like, the Smithfield Dam garage was, like, quite close to the tunnel. Like it is quite close to the Black River Tunnel. But, like, you've got to drive so far to get things over here. Come on. You've been promoted. Oh, the Yar 87 is available for purchase.
Yar? What's that?
I don't know. I found a gateway to the island lake, but I have not found one inkling of a garage. Yeah, all the buildings on this map are log station, gateway, fuel station.
Okay.
Well, that's a bit frustrating. Well, I've got a new, there's an upgrade down here too, so I might think about getting that. So it's as good a way as any, I think. Holy dooly! Off-road. A very sturdy gearbox optimized for harsh off-road conditions, sacrificing fuel efficiency, top speed and gear count in exchange for 3 low-gear stages. And this is available on International Paystar, Transstar, Ural 4320.
4320?
Oh!
Wow, that's good.
So the thing is, you actually do need to go and find things places. What they've done is they've just nicked the upgrade in the base game.
Yeah.
And applied it to that. So you do need to go around and discover things.
Well,
that's
I
clever.
am getting the...
A lot of things this is good in. The Navistar, the Derry Longhorn, International Lodestar, Kodiak, Voron. It's like 20 trucks this is good in.
And what is it? An engine?
It's the off-road gearbox.
Okay.
For low range. I wonder, I'm complaining about there not being a thing, but I've found a tunnel here. I wonder if there's a garage in, just through the tunnel that's near me. Because that might be the solution to the problem that I'm whinging about.
Are you whinging or winching?
I'm doing both at the moment. Well, I might need to be winching, I should say. But don't tempt me to whinge even more. Gary Gentrance. That's a pretty good one, isn't it?
What?
Gary Gentrance.
Gary Gentrance. Yeah, Gary. Gary Gentrance?
Hello, my name's Gary Gentrance.
Because there might be a Gary Gentrance just through there. Thought I was going to tumble over. Took a bit of a tumble. Do you remember the time that I took a bit of a tumble, Prang?
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to Death Road?
Yeah.
Hang on. Oh, it's back there. Whoops daisies. I wasn't looking or thinking. Travel to Island Lake. Now, I think Island Lake is actually part of the DLC. Or maybe Drummond Lake was the DLC and Island Lake was the one that came with, I don't know. One of the island things was one and the other was the other. So people at the beginning of the game wouldn't have had this anyway. The ability to travel between these two. So that's Smithfield Dam. Now this feels a bit more like a classic Mudrunner map in terms of things to find and uncovering lots of watch points. Screw it. See what trouble I can get myself into. Okay, let's take a left to start with and discover what's down there. And the Khan, so I've got to be very conscious of fuel. Because I can't screw this up. Because then I'm going to have to drive all the way from the garage in the Smithfield Dam. Basically a swamp. Island Lake. With a really tall building in it. Look at the size of that thing. Looks like it could be like a ruined drill thing. Oh, that looks like it could be some kind of building. Mind you, I'm not loving the idea of having to bring her through here to get to the garage each time, so I hope this isn't the garage. How are you doing, Prang? Haven't heard from you for a bit.
Oh, not terribly well.
Yeah? Where are you?
Well, I'm near the drill delivery site.
Yeah.
And
oh, you're trying to get to that watch point.
I'm trying to get to the watch point.
Ah, yeah.
In the marsh.
Yeah.
And I didn't.
Oh man, we could really use a favor here. We were doing some hauling for Dyson when we got stuck in the dang mud. Boss is gonna chew us out if we don't get it delivered on time. Could you do us a solid and get us out?
I've got to get up there to get this watch point. Okay. So let's say this road? Yeah. Or, yeah. Oh, that was a interesting one. Watchtower discovered. Well, that's pretty. Upgrade location discovered. There's an upgrade up there. May as well go get it. I thought it discovered a task for me. Oh, it did, just down here. The huntsman in the car.
I'm not talking about a spider there, are we?
Well, it's the huntsman that drives the car.
Oh. Do spiders drive cars?
Yeah.
Oh, get it. That's good, isn't it?
Oh. Well, for once, I'm actually glad that a branch held me back from going forward, because I almost fell down a cliff.
Yeah, they've got their uses.
Yeah.
They've got their uses.
Very, very limited cases, but yes. Oh, balls. It was the wrong way. I'm getting a bit low on fuel, so I think I'll take it up the right way, get it, and then go back for fuel. right. Is it a rock or a... It's a rock. But I need to take a right about here. Oh, I say, I could have skipped this whole thing by going up there. Could I take a right just back a bit? Holy dooly. What am I doing? Can I get through here? Okay, I think I can. You know you can just recover to the garage, Prang.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I want to get myself out of this predicament.
Okay.
And I'm learning.
It is quite a big game. If you get yourself out of every predicament, naturally, you'll be here for 3 million years.
Actually, I know what I might do.
What?
I might go and jump in on other vehicles and change.
Yeah?
And go and do a job or two.
A job or two.
There we go. Into Euro. Come back off.
Well, Island Lake is where you can get your off-road gearbox. For your Ural.
Okay, I'll...
Here we go. Here's another upgrade. Raised suspension. Raised suspension is good for venturing down old roads or off terrain. Such items can be equipped in the customization menu. This is good for this. Chevrolet Kodiak. That's a very specific use case, but I will. What?
Ray suspension.
Hello, I'm Raised Suspension.
Ray suspension.
Oh dear. What are we doing to ourselves? Okay. Well, I'm gonna head back now.
Okay, let's see if I can get the... were there any... Oh no, there weren't any customizations on the inside. Front bumper.
I know people are allowed to start making, I think from now on, I say allowed, it's that they've been given the ability to start making internal mods now. So you could, make whatever you want inside the truck. Like a bobblehead of actually Hawkreach or Captain Prang.
Okay. No, wasn't anything there.
Okay. Way, let's keep it together. Now, where's this shorter route? Oh, balls have come from it. It's a waste of fuel. Right there?
Yeah.
I just want to tab out my game for a second. Yep, all is well. Actually, now I'll double check something. There we go. I've double checked it and it's on. All is still well. Let's not run into that tree, shall we? So what are you doing now?
I'm just going to open up the other rock-fally thing that's down past the garage. No, past the filling station.
Cool.
And I think there's a pickup to pick up.
Pickup to pick up.
Yeah.
There is, I think it's a, well, do you want me to tell you what it is?
It's an FK 1500
Yeah.
Chevy or Chevy, I think.
CK. Chevy CK 1500.
CK. I knew it was a K something.
But not a K700.
No. Let's go and
Would you
try.
play with a K700 in Snowrunner?
Yeah, sure.
Would you play Kamchatka in Snowrunner?
Yeah?
No.
Well, we know how to do it now. Only 20
Yeah, but
times
even
easier.
then, even then, it's still not been easy.
Well, no, but you'll know the...
What will I know?
You can recover to the garage. And you can be a wimp. Okay.
What are you talking about?
Well, every time you get stuck, you can recover to the garage.
You can do that in Mudrunner.
Yeah, I know, but not with all of them, can you? No, especially not in hardcore.
Not in hardcore, no, but in
No,
casual.
which
you
is
can.
what we were playing.
That's correct.
Yeah. I think the
Ouch. Come on! Oh, you're kidding. Oh, no. Good. It's an interesting little research hut here.
I wasn't even in all-wheel drive. That's the problem with driving around in something that's got permanent four-wheel drive.
You mean being used to driving in something with permanent forward drive?
Yeah, well, I've been driving around in the Land Rover.
Yeah.
For a couple of hours, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I can tell you that there's not a nearby garage in this island lake. That's for sure.
You mean there's not one on the map, full stop?
No, there's not one that's nearby Drummond Lake in Island Lake. Because that was my hope, that since there wasn't one in Drummond Island, there might be one just through the garage, the tunnel entrance
Oh, can
into
you get?
Island Lake.
You can get to Island Lake from Drummond Island, can you?
Yeah, you can get to Island Lake from Drummond Island and
Yeah.
from Smithfield Dam. It does show you on the global map. There's little arrows.
Okay.
Or
Yeah, I
lines
haven't really
rather.
looked at that.
Yes, I can tell.
Well, no, I was
There's the
saving that
destination.
till later. Just
He's got 11 litres of fuel left. Will he make it? Considering the car only has 40 litres of fuel, it does actually get a lot of work done with those 40 litres.
yeah.
I'm really quite impressed.
And is this a? This is a nicer crane. This is the Euro crane.
So is that a modded crane?
Yeah, it's got a little seat on the back of it.
Oh, it's nice.
It may have a greater. Greater reach.
Oh. It's got a heap of damage for seemingly nothing. Does it have a greater reach?
I think it might do.
Interesting. It makes sense that this Pacific is here because it's on the little picture for Drummond Island.
Yeah. Looks good. So you enjoy driving it?
Yeah, it's been great. I just need to get my Khan over to the fuel first.
To that. Restore crane.
should be able to take like a weird right through here. Yeah, that's it. And then go this way.
Excellent.
Oh, it helps if you turn to lights on. 7 liters left. What are you up to now? I like this. New objective discovered. Lost delivery discovered.
Yeah.
So the objective's called Lost Delivery, and I've discovered the mission, and it just comes up with a thing saying Lost Delivery discovered. Oh, that was easy.
Oh, it wasn't packed, was it? Yes, of course. Get it. Pack cargo. Drive in. Cargo management. Unload. Accept. Right.
Okay, he's in the road for fuel, but I can see the lights of the fuel station ahead. Just need to get across this bridge. Without crashing into rocks, which I kind of am. Three liters left, and it's back at the fuel. Whew. Oh, what a journey! I've done a lot today.
That's good.
Oh, I've gone from 51 to 50. Well, 51 halfway through the session. I'm now at 55% completed in Michigan.
Wow, new truck discovered.
I'm rank 10. It's just brilliant. Well, I'm going to leave things here in my slightly beat up Khan. I've been Hawkreach.
And I've been the captain.
We'll see you next time, where you will again be wonderful. Bye.
Bye.